everybody, this is Steven. You can call myself the Kokichi game. Back for another Danganronpa 3 Killing Harmony. I almost did say that when my tongue twisted. So, on to 4th class trials, and I had this feeling that one thing I don't understand is like there are so many going on here. Like what's been going on over this in this near world, virtual world exactly, and how this is like. Does everything feel that has some kind of like secrets that none of us do not even know? And I actually feel that Kokichi like knew something about that. Like he keeps saying those nonsense going on here. Even he acted like I want to be your partner. What do you say? But I don't know. I had like what Kokichi was planning. Like I had a bad feeling. Something like that. So apologies. I still have my mouse with me. So, anyways, so we had to go into the 4th class trials and then see how this goes. And I don't know. I'm getting bad feeling about this. So yeah, there's no telling how this is gonna play things out. Maybe really hard to complicated going on here. Even I have to believe if Kokichi was saying is true or not. But there's something I don't know much exactly. Like for one, Sumugi saw Mew outside the window from outside the mansion, but Mew was there. Mew was supposed to be from the chapels, right? So how did Mew got there from the chapel to the mansion, even though the bridge was connected with we're not there, or because Mew has been slipped out of it for no reason. But the bridge part, how did it get up here from to the left side of the mansion? Because the river flowed from right there, judging by the map how it goes. There's no way you couldn't get it back. So then how exactly get it from the left side? That's one mystery. I don't know what that part exactly. And about Kaito's log out automatically instead of going to Salon to go use a cell phone thing to log yourself out, but someone must have picked something out. And the cell phone that Mew was next to it probably belonged to hers. So that might be the reason why Kaito got logged down on logged on by himself and said he didn't do it for himself. So I don't know. There's too many mysteries I don't know much exactly. Even if some of us the objects is they did delete all of it except for the hammer. Well, why it was there, the hammer, and why Mew was just her sending into objects. That's one thing I don't know why. And also the Kokichi setting as well, why only him specifically? So I don't know. And also the bottle of poison. Why is it there? The bottle of poison out there in the seat on Kokichi's seat. So I don't know. But we gotta put some skills with it. I got plenty of it. But I cannot combine the few things that for sure would. But if they cannot combine, so that's pretty sad enough for this. So can I remove it? Okay, I can remove that. So I need to only pick one thing. Slightly increase the tenement in each phase. Okay, how much did I get so far? I'm gonna 8. And what else did I bought recently? I got a deed and found the casino one. So what else did I bought recently? So just big. Yeah. Okay, 26. I got that one as well. Switch to a better car with a higher top speed and better acceleration. I need with that one. Zambata. Increase the slice of slash. Okay, that's really weird enough for this. I'm gonna make sure of everything else this. I only got 5, so what else I can put in with? Movement time penalty for breaking a non-erasable piece. Might as well take this one in. And equip this one. That's all it is. I mean, that's all we get so far, so let's do it then. Also, why Monokuma's will activate so down, or so dully or something?
Now then,
there it
let's
goes.
begin with a basic explanation.
Why was acting like this? Why he so feel not in the mood, isn't there? What his big deal is? Even he going nuts for saying he's I feel bored. I'm not sure what his big deal is.
Screw it. This is tiresome.
Also, when we're inside the class shower, you're also sound excited, and now you turn back into a not in the mood thing.
You need more motivation.
I do. I really, really Now then, let's start this class trial.
I'm more curious, like, what would happen if, like, after the class trial, then who would be next exactly? You mean Mondam's the one who, like, killed those two, but Mondam was just sacrificing himself, so what those two are gonna do exactly?
Before we start, I just want to ask something since there's not a lot of us left.
Why is that?
What happens if the votes result in 2 first places?
You mean like a tie?
Huh? You mean like...
Okay. I mean, like, we either say, like, a tie, you mean like a tie of that. I just say what I'm thinking.
It means they're both the blackened. As long as one of them is correct. It's fine.
Really? It's fine? Are you sure about that? But, is it really? Can anyone, like, vote at the same time if they got tied? How many was it? Is it, like, 8 in total? There was 8 students who died, so only 8 left, so... Yeah, I don't believe it's, like, about to make a tie.
Daddy, are you sure you should make a decision like that so casually?
Yeah, it's fine. Whatever.
Wow, he's still not even moved. Like, what his big deal is?
Thanks. Since that's answered, I can start enjoying this life or death game now.
What game? How long are you gonna keep saying that?
Just ignore Kokichi. The rest of us need to work together to find the truth.
But once again, mean I had to do the job for you.
Got it! We can't die here!
And you also may sound motivated yourself since the last class trial.
Oh my! Himiko has become so determined! It's true! People really do change!
But now she's lost what made her so unique.
What made you say that?
That's none of your business!
We should focus on the class trial. First, we need to clarify...
Kaito's the culprit!
Why? Straight to the point, do you, Kokichi? Why do you think Kaito? Not because he's just like, he's the first one who got locked out, he might be the person who killed Mew.
What? Say that to my face!
While we were all still logged in, Kaito logged out alone, right? You weren't able to move freely. Doesn't that mean you could have committed the murder?
No, he would never.
Don't screw around! There's no way I'm the culprit!
Kaito right. Kaito couldn't have killed Mew.
How long are you gonna keep saying that? Trusted people can still kill, you know.
So what? All we had to do was, like, give us a statement and we make them understand.
We already saw that a bunch of times. So many times. Since Kaede.
Then please don't even mention her names. I swear to God. The fact that Kaito was the only one logged out is suspicious. But he's not the culprit. He can't be. We're gonna have to prove to him that Kaito's not the one who killed Mew. For one thing, how? Some bottle of poison.
Kaito logged out first, by himself.
I forgot how to play those a long time,
You
so...
were still logged in though. That's when you poisoned her, right, Kaito?
Poison
Kaito
her?
culprit? Impossible!
Of course it's impossible, because I didn't do it! I mean, we found that bottle of poison on Kokichi's seat, didn't we?
The
Yeah.
culprit was trying to pin the blame on me. That diversion was part of your plan, right, Kaito?
Yeah, but how do you know it was there?
Any last words?
Really, Himiko? Really?
What do you mean last words?
First, we need to decide if Mew was killed in the real world or the virtual world. That's where the problem lies.
Kaito
Yeah.
logged out first.
I don't
by
think she
himself.
didn't die by poison. See?
That's wrong!
How can you believe if Mew was the one who got poisoned?
Mew wasn't killed by poison, and the warning on the label proves it. Drinking the poison would result in subconjunctival hemorrhaging. In other words, your eyes would be bloodshot.
Yeah, but judging by one look on her eyes, she does have bloodshot.
Oh, but Mew's body. That's right. Her eyes weren't bloodshot. She wasn't killed by that poison.
Yeah, only actually have some she was holding him like this. Like it feels like she were like strangling or something. I mean, there's no doubt for sure she wasn't killed by poison. I mean, how do you exactly believe it was poison? Plus, it's also instant death. So, how do you exactly, like, drink her? How did the killer, like, drink the poison when I got locked out or something?
Then what was that poison for?
Probably a diversion. The culprit wanted us to think Mew died by poison.
Yeah, but one thing, who placed the bottle in the first place? It's not like Kokichi already know that he's the one who took it.
Then, what was her real cause of death?
Real cause of death. The only one I can think of. I'm not sure how this goes exactly. Maybe the Mew's corpse then?
By looking at the body, we can tell she wasn't killed by the poison. That's the only way we do know. Was there anything else that could be used? Be the murder weapon?
Oh no!
Murder weapon? How did we do that exactly? How did she die exactly? F1? What was Mew's cause of death? I mean, I don't know. Is that really the cause of Mew's death? I really understand. Judging from the body, maybe the cause of death wasn't looking in the real body.
I was wrong!
Yeah, I have no idea what that means exactly. Is it the file then? I mean, it didn't say what the real cause of death. You know, I'm seriously thinking she was killed in the killing game simulator?
This is it!
Oh, it does.
Mew's cause of death was the killing game simulator itself.
I did not even know. Not sure like what kind of body of hers. I mean, the Monokuma file did not say what the cause of death exactly. So don't you have something to do with like electrocution on your brain or something?
In the virtual world, if your avatar takes fatal damage, your real body dies of shock. That was made clear in the program's text file.
Mew received fatal damage in the virtual world and died from that shock.
In that case, it's fair to say that the cause of death was actually the simulator.
Which, in other words, if Kaito was the one who killed Mew, which he can't because Kaito got logged out automatically, so he's not the one who killed Mew because he can't kill it when inside the virtual world. So that's one thing for sure.
Gonta has question.
What?
Where is this virtual world place? What floor is it on?
Gonta, how you forget everything what you said? We've been in the virtual world, didn't we not?
If you don't understand, then don't say anything.
If Mew was killed in the virtual world, then the next thing we need to figure out is what caused her to incur fatal damage within the virtual world.
So her cause of death in the virtual world is the one that matters.
Gonta, if you gotta say something really stupid, and I'm like, what? What is it?
Oh, it seems like Gonta is confused. So why don't we review things a bit? So we split into two groups to find the secret of the outside world.
The ones who searched the mansion were me, Shuichi, Samugi, Gonta, and that NPC Kaito.
Really? NPC?
Hey, who you calling NPC, you ASS?
And the others who searched the chapel were Keyboy, Maki, Himiko, and the late Mew.
How could someone have given her fatal damage in that situation? That's what we gotta think about. Now, let's all work together.
Yeah, one thing. How?
Aww, little Himiko is all grown up. Too bad your chest hasn't grown up, though.
Hey, shut up! She tried her best. She may be young still.
That was uncalled for. Someday, my chest will grow like crazy.
Only someone that I know of.
Let's begin then.
The fatal damage that Mew received in the virtual world. Let's pen that down. It had to be strangulation, wasn't it? It's one thing. How?
In the virtual world, Mew was fatally injured. So let's focus our efforts on that first.
Whoever did that to Mew was dropped right next to her avatar. It has to be the hammer!
No, it's not the hammer.
Or going to beat her with his bare hands.
No.
Are we certain that blunt force was involved? I think strangulation is more likely.
Yeah, it is.
It's possible she was pushed from a great height.
Could she have drowned?
We have to determine the specific cause of death. I think about the condition of Mew's body. That should yield a clue. So it'll be Mew corpse then.
Virtual world,
But it had to be
Mew was
Monkey's
fatally
agreement, right? So
Let's focus our efforts on that first.
you press
Never did.
there it goes.
I agree.
I'm trying to get in touch with the V counter. So yeah, it's got to be strangulation. Be judged by like how Mew positioned like that.
Mew's body showed severe trauma and signs of a struggle.
Yeah, she looked like she suffered. Very hard to look at.
Yep.
Right. And the virtual world is connected to our 5 senses. If her body experienced pain, she must have been in pain in the virtual world as well. Knowing that, I believe Maki is correct. Mew was strangled to death.
One thing, what's the Wonder Ripper used to strangle Mew? It's not like using bare hand to like strangle like this very hard. I mean, like in the virtual world, their strength is like doesn't even matter the most. Like Gonto, for example, he had like bigger strength. So I had a feeling like when even in the virtual world, their strength is gonna be like all the same like everyone else's.
Yeah, definitely. Strangling and poison are the only methods that can make her look like she's suffocated. But we already removed the possibility of poison, so it can only be strangulation. Also, when a victim is poisoned, they commonly grab their chest or mouth. But Mew was holding her throat. It's obvious she was trying to protect her windpipe.
Yep.
Oh. The Assassin Master gets really chatty when it comes to corpses.
Hey, if she know about killing things, I mean, she might know about how assassination goes. And she would not like if you say that.
In that case, her exact cause of death is being strangled in the virtual world.
Then, one thing, what kind of weapon to use?
But is strangulation even possible in the virtual world? If the avatars were equally strong, it would be difficult to strangle a resisting victim.
Yeah, if she was just as strong as them, no way they could have strangled her.
Then the culprit would need a tool. There are
Yep.
tons of cases where a weaker person would strangle a stronger person with a rope.
Wow, you know a lot about killing, nerd.
Do you want to die, Kokichi? You know, Michael would say something like, "Do you want to die?" She doing her face again.
But was there even a rope in that world? I don't remember seeing one.
I don't think there are any ropes around here in the virtual world. Mew did say that she deleted all the objects that were considered as a weapon.
And they must have used something else as a rope.
Something for a rope? I have an idea what it might be. Is it the toilet paper? I found it during the investigation. It had to be the toilet paper, isn't it? So, wait, how to exactly use the toilet paper works? I don't know. But I know the fact is, objects can't break. That's what it is, so...
This is it!
So then, how does the toilet paper
During
work?
the investigation, we found toilet paper outside the mansion.
So then, how do you use the toilet paper use exactly? Even like how? Is this toilet paper? What would toilet paper be doing here? Well, more likely.
I'm guessing that the toilet paper was used to strangle her.
Well, more probably, who left the toilet paper there? That's one question.
Gonta, no can ignore that!
What? Gonta! What now?
What you mean, Shuichi?
What do you mean? What do you mean by that? I mean, that's the only way how he uses to strangle Mew.
Huh? What's wrong?
What, wrong? Shuichi goofing off! Not gentlemanly at all!
What is that supposed to mean? You're gonna make me say something weird. If you don't know much about virtual world, I have to get something senseless here.
There's no time for nonsense!
What nonsense are you talking about?
You know can use toilet paper in place of rope! Would tear too easy! Even Gonta know that, and Gonta not smart!
Events. A.
No, I'm positive toilet paper was used instead of rope.
You died such an awful death. So why you not take this seriously? You call yourself ultimate detective?
What makes you say that?
Use your head! Figure out real murder weapon!
This is getting too emotional. Not good for rational debate. Something that the conversation should just should attack. That's the.
Figure out real murder weapon!
No, I'm positive toilet paper was used instead of rope.
Is it going to loop things? I get a feeling they have to
No
be
time
used.
for nonsense! You know can use toilet paper in place of rope! Would tear...
Damn!
I'll cut through your words.
Didn't you remember, Gonta? Objects cannot break. Have you not even like remembered everything?
The toilet paper wouldn't tear. Because in the virtual world, objects are unbreakable.
Yeah, but Gonta, how can you not even remember about this? We're in the virtual world. Like, how come you're not even as stupid enough for this?
You're so dumb, Gonta. You didn't even know that?
If objects can't break in that world, then toilet paper shouldn't be able to tear.
Yeah.
And since it couldn't tear, it could be used as a rope.
Gonta not really understand, but... Sorry, Shuichi. Gonta was wrong.
Jeez, why are you acting like this? You can't forget like, what is this virtual world? Like, dude, we all been there, so how come you not even remember it? Well, have you like forgot about it? Like when you told us everything?
It's okay, Gonta. Don't worry about it.
I mean, I'm not mad on him or anything. It's just like he may be dumb, but he's still not very mean to say the least.
Killed by toilet paper. It was a fitting end for her.
Yeah, but one thing, why use the toilet paper? That's like, what kind of killer will use that toilet paper?
A fitting end? I do not fully understand that logic.
But if Mew was killed near the chapel, why was the murder weapon by the mansion?
Yeah, that's one thing for sure.
Maybe the culprit tried to get rid of it to destroy the evidence.
But how to get rid of this evidence is like killing the chapel. Don't go in back to the mansion, but the problem is that the mansion got separated from the signboards, you know? So how they exactly got here? If the culprit meant to get rid of the evidence, they did a poor job of it. There was a much better place where they could have destroyed it.
If toilet paper was the murder weapon, then what's the deal with the hammer next to her?
Perhaps the culprit prepared a backup weapon, just in case.
Wait, how did you know about the hammer there? You were not even there before.
No, the culprit didn't bring the hammer.
No? But who else but the culprit would bring a hammer?
Was it Mew then? I mean, it's the one that said like she was the one who deleted all the objects because it was a weapon. Maybe she'd been hiding from all of us. Wait, you ain't know who brought the hammer. The person who bought the hammer, it was Mew. But why?
That's it!
Why Mew's the one who hid the hammer from us?
Mew was the one who brought the hammer.
Mew bring hammer?
Remember what she told us?
I rewrote the program to delete all dangerous objects that could be used as weapons.
Yeah, but she's been hiding from us, isn't she?
Yeah, she did say she deleted any dangerous objects.
If that were true, she wouldn't have missed something like a hammer. Meaning that Mew must have left it on purpose.
On purpose?
Wait, if Mew were planning to kill someone, it's not like a big deal, isn't it? No, would it? But who would Mew plan to kill exactly?
But why she do that?
Mew bought the hammer for sure, but what did she need it for? We need to make that clear. Does that have to be due about the meeting between Mew and Kokichi? Could that be the case?
Let's assume that Mew brought the hammer. What was she planning to do with it?
Maybe use it to break down a wall?
No.
Uses for a hammer.
Don't know. Mew gonna build stuff with hammer.
How are you gonna build it?
Probably just brought it for self-defense.
Or she secretly met up with someone and tried to kill them with it.
Kokichi?
You idiot, she was the victim!
What's Mew planning to do with the hammer? That's still unclear. But Kokichi said something to meet someone, which I have a feeling there's a contradiction in my bullet. I need to think about what she is doing and what her plan was. Oh. That's the reason.
I agree.
You! Why would you say something, give you some kind of hint? You probably know something.
Mew was gonna meet up with someone in the virtual world.
With me. I was supposed to meet up with Mew on the roof of the mansion.
So why you didn't say something really sooner? And yes, I have a feeling you probably already knew about, like, your plan to meet up with Mew, but why is it you want to meet with Mew then? Even though the bridge get disconnected, I ain't exactly gonna meet up with.
What? Is that true?
I overheard them talking about it at the chapel.
Yep.
By the way, Mew asked to meet up with me before we went into the virtual world. I totally forgot where we were supposed to meet, so good thing Keyboy spied on us.
No, not big. Well, Kokichi, I still haven't, like, I don't like you at all. Like, you were hiding something a lot, to say the least.
Wait, so Mew called Kokichi out?
If Mew brought the hammer, I wonder what she was planning to do with it.
Well, that's pretty obvious. Oh, it had. Was she planning to kill Kokichi? But why? Why would she want to do that? Kokichi already figured it out. She was planning to kill Kokichi, make Kokichi kill someone, plan the murder with Kokichi, confess her love for Kokichi. No, I don't think not. She was planning to kill Kokichi. But why she would do that?
She was trying to kill Kokichi.
She was what?
Yep, she plotted to meet up with me and then kill me with the hammer.
You probably already know about that, but still,
I
why?
want to prove this, you'll need to figure out Mew's plan, okay?
Mew's plan, huh? I'm sure if I analyze the clues we found, I can figure something out. Alright, let's do it. Go in my mind. Okay, psych attacks. What kind of car is this? This is so weird. Oh geez, did the speed come really that fast? Man, that should be something though. Anyway, I'm gonna have to get to the part where I fill up the words and get to see what kind of question I'm saying yes, so yeah. Usually. We have a billboard over there, we can see weird manga style thing. Good thing you built a billboard. We were trying to kill Kokichi. Well, it's pretty obvious, it's Mew. Well, I mean, what kind of question was that? Kaito, Mew, remember to keep up. No, it was Mew. Wow, the speed got really faster. Looks pretty different on knocking out her. Oh boy, these get really faster and faster. I got it. Went too fast. Ow! Okay, that just came out of nowhere. I guess I went too fast. I almost nearly fell the word that fast as well. Where was Mew trying to kill Kokichi? Where? In the Killing Game Simulator? The afterlife, real world, virtual world. It was a real world. Not the afterlife, that's stupid. Come on, why would anyone believe that? Wait, next question. Oh god. Oh god, getting really glitchy there. And lost a lot of health there. And I see billboard with Samugi there. And the drinks to Shibichi though. Which would be go through like mine, so I must say does it get really faster and faster. Oh come on, I can really miss a lot. Ow! Keep getting hit again. Also, this thing is like really been old, isn't it? Like, why? This is really something to really hard to control. Why was the bottle of poison Kokichi seed? Yeah, I want to know why. Was it all for diversion or something, or it was used to like plan to kill him or something? What was it? It was misplaced to divert attention. Inevident. You mean divert attention? Really? So what about the point about the bottle then? Did Mew want to make sure to kill in the virtual world, and the reason why the bottle of poison was on Kokichi seed is well, like to make believe he died in the real world or something? Huh. Weird.
It connects!
I mean, that might be explain it.
She wanted it to appear as if Kokichi was killed in the real world.
She placed the poison on my seat to make us think the murder happened in the real world.
One thing for sure, when was the bottle was been placed?
She did that too?
What? Mew was the one who put that poison bottle there? No, that ain't right. Something's definitely weird about that.
What, you don't even believe what it says? What is it not to believe then? Log in, log out?
When could Mew have put the poison there?
If she did place the poison without us noticing, then she must have logged out at some point.
And then what? Log back in?
Kokichi, weren't you in the salon around that time? Did you see her log in or log out at all?
Nope, I didn't see that at all.
If she hadn't logged in or out, then Mew couldn't have placed the poison.
Maybe that might be it.
That's
Yeah.
wrong.
Maybe it's a little record for the log in, right?
It was Mew who planted the poison on Kokichi's chair.
She was the last one to come log in, isn't she? Ah, okay. It might be explaining the reason why. She was hoping, waiting for a chance to get everyone logged in and wait till she was the last person there, and that's when she placed the poison there.
She had plenty of time to do it. Here, take a look at this.
Is this a record of who went in and out of the virtual world?
Yeah, that's no doubt for sure. Mia was the last one who get logged in.
That's right. It says that Mew was the last of us to log in.
Yep, no doubt for sure.
Yeah, what about it?
If she logged in last, she would have had time to move around in the real world after the previous person logged in.
And she must have kept the poison all this time as well.
That right. She could have placed poison bottle on Kokichi's seat.
This was all part of Mew's plan. She tried to kill me in the virtual world, make us think it happened in the real world, then pin the crime on Kaito.
Pin a crime on Kaito? Why?
Well, that's not my fault.
Which is why she manually logged you out, just for that purpose.
Oh. Because it's cell phone, right? It seems to me it sounds like you know everything. Why I feel that this clash is gonna be something weird enough, like Kokichi knows something.
So she did that to me?
Yes, I'm positive of that. Mew used a method only she could use to log Kaito out manually.
It explains that why she was like, Kaito's the one who, like taking charge of search from the rooftop and got locked out at that point. How did Mew lock Kaito out? It's simple. She used a cell phone. And where is it? There it is.
This is it! It was the cell phone found by Mew's avatar. That cell phone worked the same way as the phone in the salon. It logs users in and out. I verified this myself when I spoke Kaito's name into it.
Yeah, which is surprising enough it is. You test it out. Kaito Momota. He logged out, just as I thought.
I see. With that cell phone, she could force anyone to log out at any time.
But Mew never mentioned a cell phone, right?
Yeah, she didn't tell us about that as well. She's been keeping secret from all of us.
That's what Shuichi referred to when he mentioned a method only she could use. She kept the cell phone a secret on purpose, so she could use it for the murder.
So, she really was planning a murder.
But it turned out fell in the end that she became the victim. But one thing is, like, who did that?
And she tried to set me up.
Well, I knew that from the start.
And why you say something like that sooner?
Then why did you say I was the culprit?
Because I wanted to get it through your thick skull. People you trust and defend will ultimately betray you. This is a game of suspicion.
It feels like you enjoying yourself, are you?
Well, I think your ideals should stay the same. Because phonies like you are what make the game more interesting. Don't you agree, Monokuma?
Do I? I don't know about that.
Oh, come on. You would still join yourself, don't you not?
Huh? Wait, what were we talking about?
Wow. It sounds like you're unforgetful like Gonta.
I wonder when Daddy's gonna get his motivation back.
Yeah! If Father keeps slacking off, all the work is gonna get forced onto Mommy.
Huh? Mommy?
Oh god, she started mentioning my mommy.
My head! I feel like I'm about to remember something, but I can't.
What's wrong, Monotaro? Pull yourself together!
Anywho, it's a blessing in disguise that Mew died and not me.
What you mean?
Because she wouldn't have said anything about what really happened in the virtual world. You guys would have had a way harder time finding the culprit, you know.
What makes you say
She
that?
would have been able to lie about the virtual world settings as much as she wanted. And you'd never know that the murder actually took place in the virtual world.
So that's why she decided to attempt a murder, because she had total control.
But why would she would do it then? It's not. There's no motive around here, is there not?
And the reason Mew was so insistent we go into the virtual world was...
You guys are only being cause you haven't been in the virtual world yet. But once you go, you understand. Seriously, it's so effing awesome. I know you guys will love it. And then, you're gonna fall in love with me for showing it to you guys. So, let's just dive right in, okay? We'll do it together.
She was insistent we go there so she could kill us. What a shady person.
Yeah, but I mean, it's Mew after all, but she's not the type of person who wants to kill anyone. I mean, weird enough it is from her end, but still.
I was sad that she was gone, but now I don't know what to think.
Nice! Backstabbed by a trusted friend. See? That's an ideal fun situation! Now we can start a real class trial!
Why is there sound like the excitement on you?
Hey, Kokichi sort of sound like Monokuma.
Really? I don't sound anything like him.
I mean, you are, like, almost unfamiliar, but also, like, similar to, like, one person I know of.
No, you're just like Monokuma. Both of you are cowards. You never speak the truth or show your true face.
Wait, coward? You say some interesting things sometimes, Kaito.
I mean, it's you that's one problem for sure. You keep been hiding some secret from all of us.
Smiling, putting on a mask, never saying what you really think. That kind of cowardice is just like Monokuma.
Daddy, they're calling you a coward! Aren't you gonna do something?
Yeah, I just gotta do my signature laugh, right?
Jeez, what is wrong with you? It's like you have, like, no spirit in you.
There, I did it.
He's completely lost his drive! Like a one-hit wonder who clings to their former fame!
Who?
My head!
You still feel like you remember something.
Listen up, Kokichi. To hell with this game of suspicion crap. I will never be okay with it. I'm just gonna believe in everyone.
Okay, why does it sound like the previous ones like sound a bit louder and now it's back to low?
Instead of suspecting my friends, I'm gonna find the truth by believing in them.
Well, if you think you can win this game like that, then sure, be my guest.
Of course I can. I don't need your permission.
How long are you guys going to argue? Let's hurry this up and continue. If we don't find the culprit, then we'll all die, you know that?
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry.
If we are going to begin searching for the culprit, let's start with Kokichi's story.
Huh? My story?
Yeah, we want to know about why you wanted me with Mew then.
You were meeting with Mew, but she ended up as the victim.
Yeah.
So it's only natural for us to think you're the killer, right?
Here's my answer. I never met up with Mew.
And why would I believe you that?
You didn't?
I tried to go to the roof to meet up with her, but the door was locked.
Really?
Isn't lockpicking your specialty? You should have been able to open it easy.
Yeah, you could have done it just like the previous class trials of last investigation.
I couldn't pick locks with my avatar body. I didn't have the tools for it either.
You don't have the tools with you? Huh. I thought for sure you could take it with you.
Also, I never went to the roof. Not even for the meeting.
What makes you believe that? Now I'm not sure, like, you said the door to the rooftop is locked, and now you say you never went to the roof? But really?
I remember. You and Gonta went off together when we first started looking.
But was the door to the roof actually locked? When I was on the roof before logging out, the door wasn't locked.
Huh? How should I know?
Then who locks the door to the roof?
Maybe someone from the outside then?
I already told you. How should I know?
When I went to the roof, it wasn't locked. So you gotta be lying.
What good would it be if I lied? I don't want to die either, you know.
Lying would do you a lot of good if you're the culprit.
Okay.
Oh, I see. I didn't realize that.
What the heck is that supposed to mean? I don't get it! You completely lost it.
What kind of response is that? That's suspicious as hell!
You were silent for like a second there, and then like, oh, I didn't realize. Like, really?
Wait, there's no point in arguing about that now. The truth will come out eventually. Before we get to that, we need to discover the truth behind Mew's death. Truth? There were mysterious circumstances surrounding her death. We need to make sense of those first.
Like how did she end up in the chapels or something?
Wow, Shuichi, you know your way around this game. Yes, keep up the hard work. The fate of our lives rests in your hands.
So, what is this strange circumstance?
Kokichi claims it was Mew who chose the meeting place. But I'm wondering how she got from the chapel to the mansion's roof.
Yeah, that's one thing for sure. Like, the signboards already just, like, washed away.
I see. Mew sent the bridge connecting the mansion and chapel into the river herself.
You saw it on her own eyes.
Oops, my hand slipped.
If that's the case, then Mew might not have even gone to the roof.
Well, a possible way how to get to the roof, then. Or how to get to the mansion.
So she stood me up? It's very rude to break a promise.
True. First, we need to determine if Mew was actually there or not. Did she go? Or was she never on the roof at all? But Tsumugi did say something. She saw Mew out from outside the windows of mansions when she was looking at the dining hall. I mean, that's gotta be it. For sure. I mean, that got to be how Tsumugi saw Mew at the chapel. I mean, Mew saw Mew
was waiting
outside
for
of it.
me to arrive. I'm sure she was waiting on the rooftop of the mansion.
No, Mew should have been at the chapel. Look at where her avatar fell. It's right next to the chapel.
How would she have gotten to the mansion? There was no bridge over the river.
A bridge would be the only way to get across.
So, her meeting with Kokichi...
She stood me up!
Why would you believe that? First glance, it seems as if it's possible for Mew to go to the mansion. But it has to do some errand that show it's possible. Oh. Dang it. Come on. There you goes.
That's wrong!
And so, Smokey, why couldn't you say something really sooner? Like, I saw Mew outside of mansion when I was looking in the dining
You
room.
must have gone to the mansion. We have a witness.
I mean, still.
Yeah. When I was searching the dining room, I saw Mew pass by the window.
Then why didn't you say so sooner?
Yeah, even I'm the one who pulled the contradiction on for you, Smokey.
Sorry. I thought I was just mistaken at first, since there was no way she could have come to the mansion. But I guess I wasn't mistaken after all. That was definitely Mew.
Then, how did she get to the mansion from the chapel?
Yeah, that's one thing for sure.
It must have been some special method only you knew, like with that cell phone.
There's no doubt about that. That's why she dropped the bridge. If a murder occurred when it was impossible to cross the river, she wouldn't be implicated. She used a secret method to move from the chapel to the mansion for the murder.
She dropped the bridge to make a huge scene just to let everyone know it's no longer there.
So, what secret method did she use?
It won't be that easy to figure out. It's called a secret method for a reason.
What is the secret method you want to know about?
No worries, guys. As long as we leave it to Shuichi, everything will be A-OK.
What?
What are you saying? We can't just rely on Shuichi all the time. This class trial's for all of us. We're here to solve this together.
You would just slow down Shuichi.
Shut up!
I don't have time to deal with Kokichi. Right now, I need to focus on the case. I'm positive that Mew used some kind of special method to get to the mansion. Okay, I just had to figure out where I was. What is it? Okay, so down to the video. What to use exactly? Wall added by
Way
Mew?
across it only Mew knew about.
Like a hidden bridge besides that signboard maybe.
No, that's not yet.
Or instead of bridge, Mew used some kind of vehicle to go over.
There's no vehicles there.
Maybe she teleported with magic.
There's no
Or
teleportation.
she used a warp zone.
There's no warp
Maybe there's
there.
a place you could cross without a bridge.
A hidden route that only Mew could use to get across. I suppose it is possible she used that to change places.
Man, you guys are way off. Or maybe I'm just pulling your legs.
A secret methods only Mew knows. She tampered with the program. It's hard to imagine that was nothing to do with it. I'm sure she has not changed something.
Way across it.
Let me check. What does the wall thing do exactly? Coordinates in the virtual world are represented on the X and Y axis. You add a wall along the length of the Y axis. The wall has a special setting that allows non-human object pass through. Does the wall like from the between like that? Maybe that might be what Mew was been putting.
Only Mew.
That only Mew could use to get across.
There it goes. So it was a wall then. It's so weird. Why would Mew add the wall?
That's it, Kibo. There was a hidden route only Mew could use.
Was there really?
Mew modified the program to add a special wall to the world.
Yeah.
The wall stretches along the Y-axis, but we found 2 such walls in the virtual world.
So it has to be it, right? There has to be
It's
it.
unclear whether Mew added the wall by the mansion or the wall near the chapel.
So that must be what Mew did, right?
We do know that that wall was set so that only objects could pass through.
Don't be naive, Shuichi.
Really, Kaito? Now you have an argument?
What is it, Kaito?
Also, why you want to have an argument with Shuichi right now? I thought you were like
Jeez,
sidekicks.
You set up a weird wall like that? That is suspicious. But it's got nothing to do with what we were talking about.
Nothing to do with it.
Huh. You don't even realize your mistake? Are you losing your edge? Oh well, my sidekick's mistakes are my mistakes. I'll make it right.
Really? Really just now? Jeez, don't look at something like me, something weird I'm going on here. Use something. Oh,
What we gotta figure out.
did something to do like you turn to
How Mew got
non-nausea or
from the
something?
chapel to the mansion, right? So why waste time talking about the... It's pointless. We gotta take a whole new approach here.
Did it have to do like her avatar change from human
It's
to
not actually
object?
impossible at all.
Was it?
But you just said so, didn't you? That wall Mew set up only lets non-human objects go through it. Humans aren't able to pass through.
Well, that's one thing.
So Mew obviously wouldn't be able to go through that wall. She's not just an object.
She is. She is the object.
I'll cut through your
Because
words.
someone said to Mew might be sent her own avatar to as an object.
The wall wasn't the only thing that Mew changed.
Yeah, but one thing, why then? Maybe there's a way to like make something believe for like Mew can even go through walls.
She also changed her avatar settings from human to object.
From human to object?
Which means the virtual world treated her avatar as an object. She could have passed through a wall that only non-humans could go through.
It's really strange how she able to set things up.
Is that right?
Don't get ahead of yourself, Kaito. We need to listen to everything Shuichi says. I already told you. The more you try, the more you cause us trouble. It's so totally lame that your own sidekick is dissing you!
Jeez, Kokichi, just shut up already.
Kokichi, enough! I wasn't arguing with him. I was just explaining.
I don't care. That doesn't bother me at all.
Jeez! Kokichi actually like sprouts up nonsense and everything.
It just means even I make mistakes. Don't worry about it, Shuichi.
Okay.
Wow, that's something.
It's pretty funny seeing Kaito try to act all tough like this.
Kokichi, please refrain from making such irrelevant and irrational remarks.
So, if Mew messed with the program and made a wall only she could go through,
Then her secret route was through that wall?
that's it, right? Like using a glitch in a game to walk outside the map.
One reference I know for sure. Maybe something to do with Super Mario 64. Like, I think they had one part where like they do weird glitch stuff. It's like do something crazy, and that makes it something like you cheat the whole game. I don't know. It feels pretty old, so I don't know who the one who made the glitch.
I bet Mew had a hidden passage like that in the back of the chapel.
But even if she could walk through walls, was there really a hidden passage? Because Mew said...
No, you're not trapped here. Beyond that wall is the end of the world. Literally. Past that wall, nothing exists. Everything ends there.
She probably lied. There would be no point in going if there was nothing on the other side.
Or not likely, you can just like touch the walls or something like that. It's not like they're going to like suck me in or something.
You lied.
I wonder what the truth is. There's no way to find out now.
That urinal cake was totally lying about there being nothing past the wall.
Really? Do you have to say that with such a profanity words?
She lived a life of pride, vulgarity, and secrets. Lying would be a piece of cake for her.
Kokichi, you no have to go that far.
Stop it! Don't badmouth Mommy!
Really, Monotaro? Really? Are we gonna do this again?
Monotaro?
Listen to you, talking about Mommy like she was a terrible lying whore.
Wow, that was something like that, how you saying it?
But Mommy wasn't lying. There was no hidden route in that virtual world.
Oh, can you really have to say that?
Oh, there wasn't, huh?
Hey! You can't tell them such an important hint!
I'm pretty sure you just did.
Oh, if you say that hint is important, then I guess it must be true.
Wow, how literally the slip up from the Mono Cups.
Ah, jeez. You're lucky you're cute.
You still sound very not in the mood, like seriously. What is wrong with you? You need to go outside, touch the grasses. Was Kokichi saying all that stuff about Mew to get the Cubs to reveal something? I guess I should thank him. But I have no idea why he does things sometimes. Yeah, I have like zero idea why would you do something like this or want to spill the beans.
So now that we know there's no hidden route, why did she manipulate the program? If there's actually nothing past the wall, then that setting was meaningless.
Mew wouldn't have done something meaningless. She would have had a plan.
Yes. Mew definitely wanted to be able to go through that wall for a reason. We aren't sure why yet, but once we solve the mystery of the virtual world...
Mystery of virtual world?
Yeah,
There have been a
virtual.
lot of strange
So you keep
occurrences
saying
in the
that how you
virtual
spell it.
world. If we can determine why, we will also determine what Mew was up to.
So more likely, we want to find out what the actual virtual world was like before Mew set the whole thing up.
We'll know why she wanted to pass through the wall.
Alright, let's clear up those strange occurrences.
Yeah, Gonta will help, even though Gonta not know what you're talking about.
Speaking of strange occurrences, I'm just plain worried about that one thing.
What thing about what?
Remember? That thing that made us notice all the strange occurrences?
You heard about the noise about those Mugi and Suichi heard Kibo's voice? The events that lead us there. You said you did with a noise then? Oh, is it the loud noise then? Is that about the crashing noise?
This is it! You mean the loud sound that you and I heard in the kitchen?
Huh. That's weird. That's one thing. What was the loud noise come from? Or... It sounds like it was something crashed down.
What? What was that sound?
It sounds as if something was struck very hard. It came from my side, but...
You all heard that sound too?
Yes, in the mansion's kitchen.
But that sound occurred near the chapel. How did you hear it all the way at the mansion?
Yeah, that's one thing, because we heard your voice as well, Kibo.
First off, sound can't go past the map loading point. Did that sound really come from the chapel?
That sound was something hitting the chapel wall. It was real loud.
And we definitely heard it. We heard Kibo's voice as well.
Yeah, that's one thing. Does that mean it was like the one thing was just like, not like I said, it's like a loading point, but it's just like all connected? It's just like add a wall to it?
For now, let's go inside and check. Oh no!
What?
That was Kibo's voice, right? I think I heard it outside. He sounded close.
Yeah. Like,
You heard my voice too?
yeah, that's really strange, and how do those who heard that noise? Even Kibo's voice.
What? That is pretty strange.
Yeah.
Exactly. That has to be some kind of clue to the mystery of the virtual world.
Okay, well, let's check the answers later and try to find all the other clues first. There was another mysterious phenomenon in the virtual world, wasn't there?
Kokichi talked like he noticed something, pretending not to know.
Even Gonta is suspicious of me? I always thought you would be the one to trust me!
I mean, you were still hiding something at that point, so you must have known something.
Sorry, going to not mean it like that.
Gonta, come on, don't be something like that. Don't be so apologetic.
There's no need to apologize to him. He's probably just lying again.
What was the other strange occurrence? Did you see it, Shuichi?
Another mysterious phenomenon. Something that shouldn't be possible. Like Mew in the mansion or that loud noise. And to remember everything else that happened in there. Which one is it? Oh, my mind. So, is it the signboard then? That why it was there? Oh, it was a signboard then. Yeah, like... Nope. Need to finish this one off. Good thing I got the penalty things I know how to deal with. Dang it! Yeah. There it goes.
I see it!
Yeah, the signboard. Because it flew up from the right side, but now it came back from the left side. That is not strange
The sign
appearance.
that we were using as a bridge was odd to me. Odd how? We mentioned it before, but Mew dropped the sign in the river.
Whoops! My hand slipped.
Again.
We found it later, but there was something unnatural about it.
Finding the sign was definitely weird. I'm most confused by how the sign got there. I should remember exactly what happened with the sign. Alright, here we go. Not taxi. Wow, I have something. Now the words of the sign move. Really tricky, isn't it? Well, time to go to the same thing as usual. Now it's getting really tricky. All the words that somehow start moving. Yeah, things gonna really get tricky in here. Ooh, I ain't so close to getting them all. At which point was the signboard swept away? Was it on the right? It had to be on the right side, is it? Mansion River Chapel. This is the river. Ah! It was a river! And we're supposed to put river, isn't it? I don't know, what did I miss? So who will miss exactly? Oh, 4 of them? Wow, this will take a long time to pick it out, isn't it? Oh boy. Even if I keep holding like this, it takes the speed is like really fast. No way I would give myself slow down. Oh no. No! Holy, that's a close call. But if I hit the wall, I'll lose my speed. Where is the end of the river? Where is the end of the river? Was it on the chapel? I think it had to be from the chapel, was it? Bench side, transition point, chapel side. Is it chapel side? Yeah, it is. I mean, that's how the end of the river goes, so that's another question. Oh God! You didn't know. Oh. Ah, that hurts. I'm not trying to get that thing. Oh God, this square's a lag. Really tricky. Like that. Oh God. Really? Really just now? Oh, there's a lot of help that fast. Where was the signboard found after it was slipped away? From the mansion side. It's a weird question how you call it. Mansion side. What's the transition point? But it has been the mansion side. One more. Gee, this will take a long time, isn't it? Okay, we're going straight and narrow line there. Weird. Oh God. Oh jeez. They're just going to keep on separate ways. Man. Okay. Compared to the river's current, which way did the signboard float? Float to the right? Float to the right, wasn't it? Against the current, with the current. With? No! It's not? Against the current? What's it gonna do against the current there exactly? How did this work exactly? Because the current's supposed to be going this way, that's how the river goes, right? I mean, how does it go against the current? So, any ideas, Shuichi? Because I have 0 ideas.
It appeared as though the sign was carried against the river's current. We all saw Mew drop the sign and watched the river carry it downstream.
Yeah.
And the river was wide there. The sign should have traveled downriver toward the chapel, correct? It should have hit the wall on the far side of the chapel and stopped there.
Yeah, that would be, but the signboard was a consistent object. That means the wall can't lead the signboard or pass it through.
But that's not where we found it. We found it near the mansion, nestled in some rocks.
That might be the case. I mean, that might be
The
only.
signboard should have been near the chapel, but we found it on the other side.
Hold up. Didn't you stay on the chapel side? She probably grabbed the signboard from the chapel wall to cross the river.
Like what? Take the signboard with her and we'll pass through the wall with it and then place it?
Then left it on the boulders near the mansion so she could get back.
Why would she leave the signboard where it could get swept away and leave her stranded?
Also, this has nothing to do with walking through the wall, right? We're getting off topic. We're so close to the truth. We just have to connect the how and what. All the mysterious things that happened have to connect with each other somehow.
Connect how?
A wall only objects can pass through. Sounds that shouldn't be heard. A signboard going against the river current. How are they all connected?
I have no idea as well.
I don't know, but Shuichi should know, right?
What?
We would be in a lot of trouble if you didn't. The only one who can solve this mystery and save us all is you.
So, how are they connected? Do you know, Shuichi?
How shall I know?
Well, what we know so far is that the unnatural way the sign was carried is possibly related to the wall.
Which one is it? Is it the map of the world? Or which one is it? It has to be the map of the wall. There's something only me knew about, and that's drawing us off.
You say we're being drawn off, but you seem pretty calm.
Oh no!
Which one is it? What clues relate to the unnatural way a signboard was carried on the current river? Which one is it? Is it this one? No, that's not what I have in mind.
I was wrong!
Dang it, I was so close, but to lose my heart. You mean event to the chapel?
It's true that by the time we found the Mew, the signboard was washed away. But I don't think that's merely unnatural about that.
Dang it. Which one is it? Wait, what about the lattice? You never mentioned about the lattice, sir.
You might prevent that too. There should be something else related to the how the signboard was washed away.
Remember, the signboard is non-human, right?
Oh no!
It's because of the Mew out of the wall thing?
This is it!
Oh, of course, it has to do with Mew out of the wall.
It might have to do with a wall that only objects can pass through.
How am I so stupid?
The sign should have stopped at the wall on the other side of the chapel. But if that wall happened to be the one that Mew set to allow objects through,
I see. It's a wall only non-humans can pass through. That means the signboard can pass through the wall, right?
Yeah.
Even if it could pass through the chapel wall, how did it end up by the mansion?
The only way it could do that is if the wall was a warp zone. But it's not, right?
No. Maybe it's going all the way around? That's right. That's the real issue here. How could a signboard pass through the wall but end up on the mansion sign? What would explain that?
Leave it to me, Shuichi. I, your partner, will give you hints in times of trouble.
Hints? Why are you gonna give me that point? Just because I'm losing anything? What?
This is the virtual world. We should throw away all of our common sense, okay?
Huh? The hell does that even mean?
Kokichi might be onto something. We need to forget about what we know and just think about it. How did the signboard pass through the wall downstream and end up at the upstream? Putting common sense aside and focus on the flow river. How did the signboard pass through? It's another signboard. The signboard teleported. the downstream and upstream connected? It has to be connected, right?
That's it!
Yeah, it has to be.
What if both ends of the river were connected?
Huh? Both ends of river connected?
I mean, that has to be the case,
Exactly. To put it another way, the river isn't cut off at the wall near the chapel. It's all part of one big loop. The upstream part of the river is connected to it.
right? Yeah, that's one thing for sure.
What? What are you talking about? Both ends of the river can't...
Again, throw out all common sense from your head. We're talking about the virtual world.
Then what about the wall? There was only one wall that could be passed through.
Right. Even if the river's connected and it goes through the chapel wall, it wouldn't have been able to go through the mansion wall too.
I mean, that were the case. Wait, in that case,
I got it! I know why Mew only set up one wall.
What are you talking about now?
the reason she only set up the one wall is because the chapel and the mansion walls, were they all the same?
That's it!
Oh, it does.
The walls by the chapel and the mansion aren't separate. They're the same wall.
Oh, I see. So they were like the same walls.
The same wall?
It's not just the river. The walls themselves are connected. Don't think of it as two separate walls, but a single wall parallel to the y-axis. That single wall divides the entire virtual world.
That sounds like weird.
The idea is, you pass through the wall by the chapel and come out by the mansion.
Everything is starting to connect.
If you're saying you already know something about to happen.
See, didn't I tell you? Everything is connected.
Damn it, Kokichi! Just tell us!
It's okay. More importantly, this is the final stretch! If both the river and wall are connected, then you can find the secret. Shuichi, you already know the secret behind the virtual world, right?
Secret, huh? Yes. It's supposed to be. Should clear that up. We need to solve the mystery of the virtual world. And. Hey, Miss Gambit. Okay. And which would that be? Is it, this? W. Is it. What kind of word would you call it? World. Which one is it? L. Wait. Low. Wait, are you serious? Is it loop? Of course, the world loops.
I see now.
Okay. So the whole thing's one complete loop then.
Yes, that's it. The virtual world is a loop.
Loop? Just like in old games, right? Like, for example,
Which one?
when a character goes off the left side of the screen and reappears on the right.
Yes, exactly. The edges of the virtual world are linked together in a continuous loop.
The virtual world loops?
So there's all nothing but a loop, so it's just been living this whole time.
What in the world?
If that's true, it would explain the way the signboard was swept away. It vanished into the wall downstream of the river, came out of that same wall upstream,
So it should be like this. That's how it goes, right?
and floated with the current until it got caught on the rocks.
What was the world like before Mew added the wall?
Actually, there wasn't a wall on the y-axis at all, and the x-axis was set to loop.
Are you serious? Even if it is a computer program, isn't that too crazy?
Crazy enough from you, that's for sure.
A looping world. That's more extraordinary than even magic.
But at least it's not a boring answer. It also explains all the things that happen.
Huh? It doesn't explain everything, does it? Because we still don't know why we heard that one sound or Kibo's voice.
Oh, we forgot about that.
Yeah, sound doesn't go past the map loading point.
Actually, if we know that the world is a loop, we can explain that as well.
Huh? Really?
Which is what?
Yes. But first we need to be clear where the loop starts.
Where the loop starts. Doesn't it loop at the walls next to the mansion and chapel?
Not necessarily. If we heard a noise at the chapel from inside the mansion, then the loop...
Was it from the map loading point?
There!
Oh.
The map loading point was where the virtual world looped.
So that's what it is? That's the reason about that?
We thought the loading point was in the middle of the map.
That's what I believe, was it?
But the loading point was actually at the edges.
I see. So it's the other way around then, huh? Except at the forest part there, but I noticed that the mountain there were also connected as well. I see.
So the wall Mew created wasn't at the edges of the world, but rather, her wall was at the center of the world.
I see. So the mansion and chapel were near each other, with a wall between them.
Yep.
And any sounds emitted near the chapel would also reach the mansion. The wall only allows non-humans to pass through, so sound should be able to pass through easily.
Well, I think we found out the secret about the virtual world, huh?
That's right. That's how the virtual world works.
Impressive, Shuichi!
Really? Really just now?
For you to get this far! Yes! Yes! You are useful indeed!
Man, Samus is so excited.
For you to get this far? What are you, some villain pulling the strings?
Nope. Mew pulled the strings here, not me. Remember? Mew also set this trap. It all began when Mew showed us the map. Because of the map, we mistakenly thought the loading point was at the center.
Yes.
Which in turn made the mansion and chapel seem farther away from each other.
But the structure of the world wasn't actually like that.
Yeah, it's the other way around.
There was a wall along the y-axis, and the x-axis came around in a loop.
By putting that wall in the center of that world, she cut off the loop.
So ever since Mew showed us that map, we were caught in her trap. But we solved this mystery thanks to Shuichi. All hail our savior!
Yeah, if Shuichi wasn't here, then we never would have solved this mystery.
Even I'm the one who did it for him.
That's right. Good work, Shuichi.
And Shuichi, you saved us.
Okay. Why does everyone keep praising Shuichi like many times? I mean, he mustn't know. He may be ultimate detective himself, but still.
You're welcome.
Just because we found out the virtual world's secret doesn't mean we can take it easy yet. Actually, this culprit hunt just got to the exciting part.
Why is that?
Even if we know all the tricks, it's pretty meaningless if we don't find the culprit. That's how a class trial works, after all!
Kokichi talking like Monokuma again.
Yep, he can't do anything again, like all assignments again.
No matter what you say, I'm not gonna believe your lies. I'm gonna believe in everyone. That's how I'm gonna reach the truth.
I can't wait to see what happens next!
What is Kokichi's plan here? Yeah, he's been acting it like many times ever since the class trials and the investigation. He probably like knows something. He's definitely prodding that Kaito on purpose. Well, there's no time for distraction like him. What we have to do is find the culprit who killed Mew. It doesn't matter how many little mysteries we solve, if we can't find the culprit, it would all be for nothing. But I still don't know for sure who it could be. Who used Mew's own plan against her to kill her? Who killed Mew? Okay, on the intermission. But still, I haven't expected this. Like, this whole class challenge only involved was like what this whole meaning about this virtual world. Like, seriously, it hurt my brains a lot. Even I know much about computer tech myself. I did try back then, but it still did not work. But anyways, I'm just gonna leave it for now. I think we're getting close to like the next part. But strangely feelings, I have something like I don't like this like bad that's gonna happen. But Kokichi is still hiding something. Like he probably already knew something all along. I mean, the fact is, it was supposed to be a meet up with Mew at the rooftop, which it's supposed to be. But I don't know why. Why would Mew want to kill Kokichi? Like, is he like a menace or something, or trying to plan some trick to all of us or something? I don't know. But still, I don't like him a lot, to say the least. Like, even doing this maniacal thing or doing evil-like thing. I mean, come on. It's Kokichi, after all. He called himself Ultimate Supreme Leader, right? I mean, he became like a villain, so who would mind the judge? Well, anyways, that's pretty much it for Danganronpa 3 Kill Harmony. In this video, hit the like button too. Line them up! What's the videos? Go subscribe. Until then, I'll see you guys next time. Later!